Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to this side trek. My name is Jeff at the Trek Planner. So today's side trek is something that is a little bit different because it involves the police and search and rescue. I honestly thought I'd be finding something so terrible. Today's side trek comes to us from Yavapai County in Arizona. So how did this all happen? This happened because I was out shooting a video for my channel, The Trek Planner. Trying to find a way across this creek bed over here. And I was in this new area getting some drone footage. As I was using that drone, I didn't really see quite clearly. And I hit a tree. And it smashed down, and I was kind of far away, maybe like 500 feet away, so I couldn't really see exactly where it went down. And I thought, well, I have its last marked GPS coordinate on my phone, so I'll go down and try to find it. I put on its emergency beacon sounds, so it's making these like steady beeps along the way. Hear it? There. It took me a while to find it because there's lots of brush and cactus and all sorts of vegetation. So I did something stupid. I turned off I made the drone go as fast as it could, which means it turns off the, there it is, the obstacle avoidance sensors. Oh crap. It actually really wasn't damaged at all. Maybe just a couple little scrapes. Looks like it's okay. Yeah, look, it's like standing right up. So as I'm looking at my drone, it landed next to some mines. And if you've followed my channel for a while, you know that I love mining history, love exploring mines, safely exploring. Unbeknownst to me, this is a pretty big mining area. Most of the mines that I saw were prospects, which only going a little bit, weren't very significant. But I found a mine that kind of went down. I got closer, I'm like, huh, what is down this thing? Ooh, really gotta be careful around these things. Whoa. Oh wow, that's a deep one. Look, it's got the little brace thing. You check a rock in. Rock! It looks pretty deep. Ouch! You know, I started looking down there and I couldn't really see anything, but then I realized I have a flashlight in my backpack. Forgot, I have a flashlight in my bag. Oh well. Yep. Pretty deep. It's like a sloped down mine. It wasn't like a straight down mine shaft. Still pretty steep. Too much for me to go down without ropes and stuff. So I shined the flashlight down and I could see something down there. What is that? I could see something down there. It looked like tarps. I see like these two outlines in the tarps that look like body bags. Can't tell what that is. A tarp or something? I was like, oh, this is freaky. Like, no, this is just tarps or something. But then I was thinking, this is kind of way far out there. What if somebody, you know, did something really bad and stashed, you know, bodies down there? Kind of thought, am I being watched? Is this like a super dangerous area that I didn't know about? So I was like, I'm just gonna kind of get out of here. So I hiked down to this wash and out, you know, get back to my e-bike and on back to my car. As I was driving away, I was thinking, that was kind of weird. Should I tell somebody about this? What should I do? And the more I thought about it, I think it was like the next day or so, or 2 days later, that I was like, okay, I gotta tell somebody about this. So after I came home, I think I waited a day and I was just kind of thinking about it, thinking, you know, as our minds do, like we think of the worst possible things sometimes. And I was just like, I can't get this out of my mind. I was going through my pictures and I was zooming in, and I was like, this looks like body bags. And I don't know what's going on, and maybe it's best for me to just report this anyway. You know, I feel stupid, but my gut says it might be the right thing to do. So the land is owned by the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management. I found the BLM office in that area and sent them an email with pictures and said, hey, you might want to check this out. I found this. And I was like, okay, I feel a little bit better. Now it's in their hands. If they're in the area, they can check it out, whatever they want to do. I think it was like the next morning, my mom calls me and says, hey, I got this weird voicemail from somebody in Arizona saying they're like sending drones and search and rescue to this area. Like, what is this about?
Here's the actual voicemail from a member of the sheriff's department.
I was just going to touch base with you this morning. I can give you a call back and just let you know what we're up to.
I forgot in my email to put my phone number, but somehow they got my mother's phone number and they left her voicemail saying, hey, we're gonna go check this out. And they did. And so I tried calling them, and we didn't hear anything back for I think a day or so. And it was just at that time when me and my wife were on a trip to California, and we were at the beach. Yeah, I was like just so curious, like I have to find out what this is about. Like I can't stop thinking about it. And so I finally got through to somebody, and I was like, hey, I was the one that reported those bags in that mine shaft, and I'm just calling to see if there's any information about it you can share with me. And this is what they said.
The officer I spoke with shared the final outcome with me. But before we get to that, I wanted to show you a post the Yavapai County Sheriff's Department made on their Facebook page about the incident. This week, YCSO responded to a mysterious report of a disturbing scene inside a mine shaft off of Bumblebee Road. Accompanying the report were pictures of what could have been a crime scene, straight out of The Sopranos TV show. The unknown reporting person said they thought there were bodies in bags down a vertical mine shaft. Once the location from the report, YCSO deputies confirmed the bags from the photos were indeed inside the dark shaft, and along with search and rescue teams, began the difficult task of getting down to them. Once inside, the team found that removing the tarps from the bags was not a simple task due to the way they were secured in place. After some effort, the contents underneath were finally uncovered, with all involved bracing for a nasty crime scene. However, our seasoned criminal investigators did not stumble upon a Sopranos body dump site. So what was down in that dark mine shaft? It was just bags full of food. And yes, you read that right.
So I was super relieved. Like I was just so happy. And for me, being new in this area, a mine shaft, I was all alone. Like this is kind of far out there. Like just those things alone made me think I gotta at least report this, and they can figure out if it's something they want to see or not. And I'm glad they did, because now we know it's just somebody's food stash. Like, isn't that crazy? Like it just ended up being food.
The Facebook post continued. Deputies later located a horizontal shaft attached to the vertical mine shaft where the supplies were being stored. It is believed this is how all products were being brought into the mine shaft, presumably by someone vying to be on Doomsday Preppers. YCSO wants to thank all our backcountry SAR volunteers who took their time and brought their resources to help determine which TV show we were walking into, and for the willingness to be ready for either. Oh, and no food was harmed in this search mission, and everyone still left hungry. You're welcome, Sir or Madam Prepper.
And I'm glad that they used some humor, and they could use it as kind of like a way to boost their social engagement and get eyes on what they're doing, because they're doing such incredible work. And I just want to thank them, all the volunteers, all the police, search and rescue staff, everybody who went out there, so we have some closure. Thank you for joining me on this sidetrack. I hope you enjoyed it. Glad I had a good, happy ending, and we'll see you on the next one.